Hey guys, it's Thomas with Jumpers Adventures, and today's topic's going to be the time almost went pro wrestling. So sit back, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, sit down and enjoy your food while we talk about this topic with Thomas. So the year is 2012. I'm in high school, and a little backstory on this before I get into it. It was so I did wrestling all through high school, and our wrestling coach was doing a fundraiser to help raise money for the wrestling program. And they had like, you know how they have pro wrestling and they have like lower ranks down into it. So we had the program come up about, and it was like, hey, let's do this. So it was like, okay, cool. So we're doing it and all. And like, basically we're just sitting there, and they're setting up and everything. And they see me. And they're like, we have something we want to do. And I'm like, what is it? Because I'm pretty sure I'll do it. Because you know me, I'll do anything. So like, end of the night before the last match of the night, it's like a quote unquote championship title belt fight. It's like, hey, can we use Thomas into it? I'm like, yeah. My coach is like, sure, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So I'm like, oh, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And so like, they're sitting there and they're like, okay, Thomas, come on, let's go. So I go in the back with them. I rehearse what I'm doing. And it's so funny. Like, it's so cliche and legit. And it's so funny. So, like, we're sitting there back in there, and they're, like, rehearsing everything. Like, hey, come on, this is when you do this. This is when you do that. I'm like, okay, cool. So, we do it. And so, like, we're sitting there, and we do it. And, like, so, we're sitting there. The match ends before us. So, we end. And the guy's like, come on, Thomas, it's time. And I'm like, it's time. It is time. I'm like, yes, it's time. Let's go. So we're sitting there and we're doing it and all. We're going and going and going and going. And we walk out to this theme song. We do our little strut, get on the mat, stand on the top rope, do the thing. And we're sitting there and we're going and going and going and going and going. I'm like, okay, cool. So they're going at it and going at it and going at it. And the guy pins the guy. A guy knocks the guy out, right? So the guy pins him. He's like, Thomas, come here. So he throws me on top of him and I pin him. It's like, I'm like, yes, I pin him. Yeah, I pin him. I won. Oh, yeah. Thomas won. And after the match was over, I got the belt. That's right. I got the belt. So I got the belt, man. I got the belt, and I'm strutting it with it on my shoulder, going up on the top rope, just handing up the belt. The crowd's going berserk. The crowd's going wild. They're like, yeah. They're asking for my autograph. I autograph people, and like, they're giving me high fives and hand claps and everything. It's like, yes, Thomas is the champion. Actually, the name was The Midge. The Midge was the champion. The Midge was the champion. The Midge was the champion. So I'm like, yeah. And like, I'm sitting there. I go back into the locker room, hand the guy the title back. And he's like, hey, man, what's up? I'm like, how are you? He's like, I'm good. He's like, I'm so-and-so. Can't remember his name. He's like, hey, I'm going to use a French like Johnny. Hey, I'm Johnny. I'm like, I'm Thomas. Nice to meet you. He's like, so, have you ever thought about going pro wrestling? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, there's a guy down in Florida that does micro mini wrestling for little people. And he's like, I've already told him about you and everything. He's like, I've already told him about you. He'd love to have you. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, follow me to he's like, I'll be back. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm sitting there talking to the guys. We're still celebrating in the locker room. Like, yeah, my wrestling team's coming in. I'm like, yeah, holding me up and all that. And he hands me this business card. And it says, Micro Mini Wrestling, contact Johnny G. And the number, Miami. So I'm like, okay, cool. So, like, I'm sitting there, I go home at night, and I go home that night, and I'm excited. Like, I'm excited. And so I'm sitting, like, a couple days go by, and they're like, hey, have you called him yet? I'm like, no, I haven't called him. I'm not going to do it. They're like, come on, man, do it. It's not going to hurt. Do it. It's like, okay, cool, I'll do it. So I called him. And it's ringing, like, the phone's ringing. It's ringing, and blah, 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 blah. Goes to voicemail. I'm like, hey, Johnny G, this is Thomas with the wrestling program that they got to me calls you about. When you get a chance, call me back. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Click. A couple days go by, he hasn't called me. I'm like, okay, these guys won't call me back. I'm sitting in 12th grade English, and my phone's going off. I'm like, oh, great. You know how you're in high school and your phone's going berserk? Like, no, my phone's going off. So, like, I make it go to voicemail. And, like, so the funny thing is, I ignored the call. And it was Johnny G. And he's sitting there and he's like, "Hey, Thomas, this is Johnny G with Micro Wrestling. Give me a call back when you can. I'd love to have you on my team to be a mini pro wrestler. You can come down here, man. We'll get you trained up. The money's going to be great. The money's going to be big. Say, man, you're going to be a big thing. You're going to be huge. You're going to be Brazilian. You're going to be amazing. Come on down. Call me back." I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, like, you know how, like, you're 18 years old and, like, you know your first kiss in life? It was like that a moment with me, but not my first kiss, because I've already had my kiss by then. It was like my first moment of kiss. It was like the oh crap factor of this could really happen. And so like I call him back, he ignores me. Then he calls me back and says, "Hey, Tom, sorry I missed a call." And by that time, it was like I was in the partying stages of life. I never called him back. But the fact I had the opportunity to go mini pro wrestling was pretty freaking great. And there are times in my life where I'm like, man, what if I did that? What if? What would be the what would be the luxurious lifestyle I'd be living now? Would I be the WWE champion? I don't know. Would I be? Who knows? Because the funny thing is, one of the guys I was wrestling there was Batista's cousin. That's right, Batista. Of the Batista Bombs. Cousin was there. And it's like, cool and all, right? It's cool. And like, so I never called him back. Like, it was legit. It had the business card and everything. I never called him back. So, that is how I could have missed. I had an opportunity to go there. Because the guy was sitting there talking to me, like, dude, we can make hell of money off of you. We can make so much money off of you right now. Like, we can make, is that people would want you. You're unique, you're different, you're outspoken, you're outgoing. They would kill to have you. And the funny fact is, now that this has happened, guys and ladies, I'm so sorry about that. I ran out of phone storage, had to delete more things. I'm sorry about that. So anyway, going back onto it, they're like, "Hey, Thomas, you can make a killing." And I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, cool. I really could. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I was like, there's no need. I'm 18 years old. I want to go do other things in life. This is not real. And I was just sitting there like, man, this is not real. This is not real. But it was just funny the fact of that happened. Because, I mean, I met Batista's cousin, met a lot of other people. And I'm just like, wow, this happened. And that is right. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I was crowned the WWE champion of that wrestling league. I had the belt, wore the belt, held the belt over my shoulder, stood on the top rope, and screamed and shouted. I signed autographs. I really did sign somebody's autograph. Someone could do like, "Hey, Midge, I want your autograph." So guess what? I did it. I signed the autograph. Somebody has my autograph out there from it. And the funny thing is, the people love me. Like, they were really friendly. They were really great. Like, they were amazing people. I just want to say I'm sorry about the video mess up in the end, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all loved it. I really, really do. And this is Topic Time with Thomas, and this is Thomas. And so, stay tuned for Saturday, because there might be a video coming out dealing with Halloween. There might be a Halloween video coming out. So just stay tuned. And let me get real close. For the 44% of you that are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It's just a button. You just have to press the button. You know, like the it button? You just have to press the button. That's all you have to do is press it. I mean, don't you like this face? Don't you like this face? Because this face is lovely. Don't you like the face? Don't you like hearing story times with Thomas? I mean, it's great. I mean, I like talking about my life and my experiences with y'all. Because me and Stan, shout out to Stan with Life with Stan. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, go ahead and do so. It is Life with Stan. He just had a really, really good video breakout. I will link his description down below, and I will tag it in one of the things. I'll do it. So y'all make sure to check him out as well. So, yeah, he just had a great big video come out, and I just want to say, Stan, I'm so excited for you. We're going to make it one day. I'm so excited that you hit 1,000 views on one of your videos. That's right, you hit 1,000 views on one of your videos. We're going to make it. But anyway, this was Topic Time with Thomas. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all have a great day. And I hope y'all stay safe. And if you're at this point in the video and you've just seen all the video, send a thumbs up. And if you like the video, share it. I mean, come on, guys. I'm so close. I'm trying to get to 300 subs really, really quick. I'm trying to. I'm far away, but let's do it. So, if you first time watching my video, or if you watched my videos in the past, Share it with your friends. Tell them to subscribe to my channel. Let's get me to 300. Come on, let's go. We can do it. Let's get me to 300. You get me to 300. I will dress up like a leprechaun or a Oompa Loompa. I will paint. I promise you right now, if I get to 300 subs, I'm sure Stan will be okay with this. I will go to Stan's house on a live stream of my channel, and I will get painted up and dressed like an Oompa Loompa, and I will dance to the Oompa Loompa song. I really will. That's a pinky promise. I'll do it. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. I hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, this is Topic Time with Thomas. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Stay tuned for Saturday, because it could be happening. It could be happening. It's in the works. It possibly could be happening. But anyway, hope you have a great day. And no, before I forget, do y'all like 2 videos a week? Do y'all? Because I'm thinking about getting the iPhone 12 256 gigabytes so I can make more videos. So anyway, I hope you have a great evening. Y'all stay safe out there. This is Thomas.